Hello, my name is Tracy Quance, and thank you for viewing my strategic action video today. Let's first talk about chronic pain. When pain persists or recurs for more than 6 months, it's said to be chronic, and activities of daily living become severely restricted, leading to a lessened quality of life. Chronic pain may stem from an initial injury that has long since healed, or it may have an ongoing cause such as arthritis, cancer, or infection. Chronic pain, especially that of the back, is a major medical problem. Therefore, I chose the Medtronic Neurostimulation System as the focus of my strategic action video. Take a look at some of the published statistics regarding low back pain. It is the single leading cause of disability worldwide. 31 million Americans experience low back pain at any given time. Back pain is one of the most common reasons for missed work and accounts for an estimated 515 million lost work days annually. 1/2 of all working Americans admit to having back pain symptoms each year. Experts estimate that as much as 80% of the population will experience a back problem at some time in their lives, and Americans spend a staggering $50 billion each year on back pain. In the next few slides, I will explain neurostimulation. The Medtronic neurostimulation device is a proven, effective treatment for chronic pain that is typically recommended when other conservative therapies, such as medications, physical therapy, and activity modification has failed. The Medtronic neurostimulation unit is a small medical device, much like a cardiac pacemaker, that is implanted under the patient's skin and designed to interrupt the pain signals on the way to the brain. Unlike the majority of medical procedures and devices, neurostimulation can be trialed prior to committing to the final implantation. And even though neurostimulation involves implanted hardware, it is reversible, meaning it can be removed altogether or be removed and replaced if a more advanced device should become available. Medtronic neurostimulation is not new. More than 250,000 patients have received neurostimulation systems in the United States. Neurostimulation has provided pain relief since 1967 for patients with chronic, intractable pain of the trunk or limbs, and the therapy has really been widely used since the mid-70s. Some of you may know the late comedian and entertainer Jerry Lewis. He had an implanted Medtronic neurostimulation system, and I ran across this really great quote from him on the website of a chronic pain advocacy group. He said, "I was reborn. That's the best way to put it. I get up every morning and say, thank God I opened my eyes without pain." Medtronic first introduced programmable pulse generator systems in the United States in the 1980s and now has 3 neurostimulation systems for pain, which offers Medtronic a competitive edge over the other neurostimulation systems on the market. The neurostimulation system consists of a small electronic device called the pulse generator, which creates the impulses to block the pain signals from reaching the brain. A lead is a special medical wire through which electrical stimulation is delivered to the spinal cord. The lead is connected to the pulse generator or battery underneath the patient's skin. Patients can control the level of their stimulation using the patient programmer or controller. You can also see here the recharging unit patients use to charge their internal generator easily through the skin. The design of the Medtronic neurostimulator components make the programmer and recharging unit easily manageable by patients of all ages and technological intellect. There are 3 main steps for neurostimulation therapy: the screening test, the implant procedure, and therapy maintenance. The screening test is just a minor procedure followed by an evaluation period where the patient goes home with a temporary unit in place for 3 to 5 days. The doctor places a lead in the patient's back to deliver electrical stimulation to the spinal area, and the lead wire connects to an external screener that allows the clinicians to adjust the stimulation to the patient's specific pain pattern. The screening test assists the patient to determine if this therapy is really the correct therapy for them by allowing them to temporarily experience its effects. A successful response to the screening test is necessary before progressing to the permanent system. Step 2 is the implant procedure. Following a successful screening test, they can proceed to where the generator is surgically placed just under the skin of the abdomen or buttocks. The thin, flexible lead wire is placed in the spinal area to block pain signals from reaching the brain, and the generator is programmed by the clinician to meet the patient's specific chronic pain needs. You can see here how the implanted lead is indicated in green and how it is connected to the implanted generator or battery. The handheld patient programmer allows the patient to direct the system and either provide more or less stimulation. They can adjust the pattern and location of the stimulation they feel, or they can turn the system on and off. The final step is ongoing therapy management. After the neurostimulation system is implanted, it is key that the patient maintain active involvement and cooperation with their healthcare team. Periodic visits are necessary to maintain the best possible therapy benefits. As the patient's chronic pain condition evolves, the neurostimulation system can be reprogrammed in order to provide the patient more pain relief. This reprogramming can come in the form of more intense stimulation or by capturing more areas of the patient's body that may not have bothered them in the earlier stages. This is the primary reason why it's important to maintain ongoing interaction with your provider, typically about once or twice a year. Let's summarize the potential benefits of neurostimulation. It can effectively reduce chronic pain, and scientific studies confirm that 2 years post-implantation, patients receiving neurostimulation typically report pain relief of 60% or greater. It also can reduce or eliminate the need for opioid medications. It can allow patients to return to their activities of daily living. Patients can temporarily experience the effect of the therapy before moving forward with the more permanent implantation. And it is reversible, as there are no permanent changes to the spine or nerves, so patients can pursue other treatments as they develop. I hope this video has provided you valuable information regarding Medtronic neurostimulation therapy, its target patient population, benefits, and its position in the healthcare market. Thank you.